So today I am trying the Wet n Wild Mega Last in Coral Me Bad. Let me start by saying this is definitely the cheapest one. I got it for $3, and I bet you can get it cheaper at a lot of other places. I bought it at a grocery store, so I bet it's $2 a lot of places. So quite a bit cheaper than every other option. So with that, I kind of had lower expectations, which was good. So putting it on, one big difference is there's no gloss. It's just the color, and that acts as a gloss, I guess. You put it on. Now this one doesn't claim to be 100% smudge proof, but transfer resistant. So I found already, if I kiss, I'm good. But if I like try to smudge, not as bad now. But you get a little flaking. Like, it's just kind of a thick, interesting formula. The other thing that hasn't been as great is the applicator on this one is a little bit thinner, cheaper. It was just a little bit harder to apply than some of the other colors I've tried. But I went with a more neutral one, and I was pleased. Like, the color looks really good for how cheap it is. So this one only claims 8 hours, so I'm actually trying this midday, and I'll be back tonight to let you know how 7-8 hours turn out with this one. Okay guys, so 7 hours later, Wet n Wild Mega Last. Thoughts on this one? If you look close, you can see it like came off in the water lines in the corners. So it didn't last as long as a lot of the other things have. I think I would have put this on different. Maybe I'll try it and leave some comments on it, but I should have realized without a gloss on top that it needed like a little conditioner on the bottom. So maybe a little coconut oil, and then this would have made it last better. If you can tell, it's got kind of a thick, like a little bit flaky, like clumpy texture to it. Some of the others had that the first time I used it, but my lips are pretty conditioned now. I'm using this at the end. I might slice the movie together different, but now that I've been doing this a couple weeks, I think this one still is behaving like my lips need to be conditioned, and I don't think they do. I think it's the actual product. But I will say positive, for $2 to $3, this is pretty great for just a couple hours. Like, it stayed on way better than I thought for 7 hours, and lots of kissing of the baby. And went out to dinner, ate, drank, ate lunch, you know. So 2 meals later, it's pretty good, actually. It's not bad. So I think if you just want a cheapie to try, or you're just looking for something maybe for like just pictures for an hour or two that you won't kiss off on a kid, or just like one date night that's not a long one, Wet n Wild is actually not a bad option. You just have to know you're paying for what you get, and the other ones I think are a good bargain for what you're paying, and this one's just kind of it's pretty good for a cheap product. So thoughts on Wet n Wild?